What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this Friday. I'm doing good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day as a Shabbat, for praise and worship to the Most High this evening, sundown, to tomorrow evening, sundown, okay? Let's make sure we show the Most High, you understand, in the name of the Hamashiach, that we appreciate him and our all the blessings that he's bestowed upon us. First of all, collectively as a people, and as well, our personal lives. Okay, let's get some praise and worship in. Before I get into the story, I actually wanted to share with you guys. I want y'all to check this out. I feel like it's something y'all need to know. Check this out.
Learn about something most of us use fairly regularly, the ATM. Well, a Metro Atlanta woman who used one recently discovered a skimmer attached to the card reader.
The devices can give identity thieves access to your bank account, but the 9 Dante Renzulli wanted to show you exactly how they work. Tonight, he demonstrates how to spot one of these skimmers in action.
Just like this, an identity thief can attach a card skimmer to an ATM and steal the bank account information of every person who visits afterward. It's happening a lot more often than people are catching it. Some might be worried they'll break a real card slot if they check for a skimmer too roughly, but police say that would be hard to do.
You certainly don't want to use like a tire iron, but you can go up and just pull on it.
Coweta County Lieutenant Jason Fettner is investigating a recent case where a woman found a skimmer at this ATM on Highway 34 between Noonan and Peachtree City. Fettner suggests everybody should do their own check before using a machine like this one.
You're not going to damage or destroy an ATM by pulling on it and checking to make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
He says affixing the skimmer too tightly would take extra time, and the thief generally wants to put this on and be gone in a matter of seconds.
If he spends 25 minutes at the ATM installing it, the police are going to get called.
And it's not just the ATM where this is happening. The gas station is another big place to worry about. Now, police say that this should be part of every gas pumping routine. Before you put your card in this slot, give a good yank on the area immediately around it. You should be able to pull it off with just your hand alone, no tools necessary. But if you're still not sure, take a good look at the area all around the keypad to make sure there's no little cameras pointing at it. It's going to be small, a lot smaller than a typical surveillance camera, and it might be underneath here or under here. Identity thieves can use your card numbers a lot more effectively if they also have the zip code or PIN number that goes with them. There's as many different types of card skimmers as there are machines to blend in with, so there's no one thing to look for. Physically pulling on them is the only way to know for sure. I'm Dante Renzulli, CBS 46 News 19.
Yeah, I figured that's something that I would like to share with you guys. As technology gets even more, progress, even more, wise, or whatever you want to call it. I guess the thieves, and the criminals, well, they step up with it. You understand? And it would be a nightmare to go to one of these ATMs or use your credit card at a gas pump and then get ripped off. It's just better just to go, old school, go inside the place. Either use a credit card with the teller himself or pay with cash. You understand? Well, now that we've got that right there secured and out of the way, let's talk about this, idiot. I'm going to just say that, and that's putting it mildly. That's putting it mildly, okay? I don't know when people going to understand. Snakes is not to be dealt with, okay? You understand what I mean? If you encounter a snake, you're supposed to crush his head. Crush the serpent's head. You understand? Do not take the serpent in and feed the serpent and stroke the serpent. You see what I mean? Because if you do, you understand what I mean? There's a good chance that you can wind up dead by, the bite. Or in this case, you understand what I mean? The choking, whatever you want to call it. The constriction of the squeezing of the neck, you understand what I mean, by the serpent. As in this case, python found coiled around dead woman's neck in Indiana home owned by sheriff with 140 snakes. Okay? So a sheriff owned this home. You understand what I mean? And I don't understand why anyone would want to have one snake. You understand? I mean, let alone 140 snakes. These whoever this was off anyway, as far as I'm concerned. You understand? And this thing too, people, I guess, wanting to show a different side of their profile as a person. I guess they figure, if they own some kind of tough animal, then that makes them look tough. You understand? I mean, this is a certain persona that they want to give off. But guess what? No, that just shows you to be an idiot. You understand what I mean? Basically a dumbass, But this happened in Oxford, Indiana. I guess that's not far from where I'm at. And it says that a 36-year-old woman died Wednesday after she was found with an 8-foot snake wrapped around her neck in an Indiana home owned by Benton County Sheriff Don Munson and set up specifically for a collection of snakes, Indiana State Police said. Now, did he know that she had that many snakes? And he's supposed to be a policeman? That's crazy. But to continue, the woman, who police had not named as of 12:45 p.m. Thursday, pending notification of her family, apparently kept 140 snakes in the house. Sergeant Kim Riley, an Indiana State Police spokesman, said Munson, who lived next door to the house, told the Journal and Courier Thursday afternoon he had found the woman in the Blue Ranch house with snakes on Wednesday evening. Raleigh said the cause of death will be determined during an autopsy scheduled for Friday. She appears to have been strangled by the snake, Raleigh said. We do not know that for a fact until after the autopsy. See, that's what I'm saying. See, if they found the snake around her neck, well, then 9 times out of 10, that's what happened to her. She got took out by the snake. Choked to death. That's what snakes do. If they don't bite you, you give them a chance to creep up on you, wrap around you, and squeeze. They constrict. That's what pythons and boa constrictors do. You see, they are monsters. And that's just all there is to it. But to continue with the story, it says Munson told the Journal Courier that Hurst's death was a tragic accident with loss of human life. He said he was being fully cooperative with everybody. Coroner Matt Rosenberger referred all questions to Indiana State Police. Munson told the JNC that the woman's death was a tragic accident with a loss of human life. He said he was being fully cooperative. Did I just read that twice? Y'all excuse me for saying I don't understand that. That's weird. Okay. I've given all information to the state police, Munson told the Journal and Courier. The Benton County Sheriff's Office dispatch also referred calls to ISP, whatever that is. She apparently has snakes there herself, Riley said. Things were quiet Thursday afternoon at the house with the snakes. The house has no signage of reference to what's inside. Riley said police were continuing their investigation Thursday. Well, that was a tragic loss of a person that, I don't know, took a fascination to snakes. There's a song about a snake where a woman that took a snake in. I think this was actually a man, though, that she took in. But anyway, the snake bit the woman. You understand what I mean? She took him in, nursed him up and all that kind of stuff. The snake turned on her and bit her. And she said to the snake, well, why did you do this? I did this and I did that for you. He said, well, you knew I was a snake when you took me in the first place. So there it is, people. Leave these animals, these exotic animals alone. Shit, now it's getting to the point, shit. And I love dogs. You know what I mean? I really do. As far as have especially German Shepherds. But shit. with these spirits I've been seeing getting around, you know, flying and floating around here, shit, what's to say one of them won't jump in the dog and have to kill the dog for trying to get me? You know what I'm saying? So let alone, leave the snakes alone. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please remember to live your life as though we are being watched simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.